Let's see how well this goes. Can't imagine it'll go too terrible, though. Has been a while since I've actually played, though, so... Forgot to do something because, of course, I would forget. Why wouldn't I forget, right? Alright. We need to change this back to something else. There we go. Now I can actually see the chat properly. Yay! How long will that last? I don't know. Has been a while since I played, so...
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10
I'm actually trying to skip this right now, but it's not letting me.
He'll transport you to the next world.
I don't know why,
I'm going after him.
but it's not.
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Alright. Let's see this. Jump. Flame. Okay. I feel like at some point I had the controls a little different, because it doesn't feel quite natural to have it like this. I'm probably wrong, because it's been a little while since I've played. Can I skip this one? Can I skip it? Can I skippy something? Ah, okay, there it goes. I don't know why it wouldn't let me do it the other one. Unless it was like, because it's the very first dragon that you rescue or something? I don't know. Shit's weird. Nothing up there. Alright. What button was it that I was pressing? Okay. It's Y, apparently, that... Yeah, I think my controls got kind of wonked around a little bit. I don't know how, because I haven't reset anything. Alright. That one hits him, but the other ones weren't? Okay. I don't know. Just... Oh. Sometimes it's weird, sometimes it's just... painful. Yeah, I'm not gonna make that one. Wait, I didn't even get up on there, but it counts to the... That's interesting. I've never had it do that before. It's like I've always had to get on that little platform before it would count. That's very weird. I just, I, I don't even think I got up on it even a little bit. It just kind of touched the edge. And it's just like, okay, that counts. Alright. Usually this bugs out if I save this dragon for some reason. It only does it on this version of the game that I'm aware of. I don't know why. But there's been several occasions where I've played through, and if I complete this area completely, like 100% it, and I come back, the mouth won't be open even though I've already gotten everything that I need to get. It's just very weird. I'm missing a gem. Oh. That's not hard to do, though. There's one other one. Yeah, okay. Here. Yeah, the controls were a little bit different than the last time that I played. I don't know why. I don't think it ever had an update. This was something like, relative to Steam updating something? Like controls? Don't recall that happening, but... yeah, I need to go down here early, I think, because there's that key down here. Yes. Yay. I gotta remember, too, that I can't touch water on this one. It's not until the second game that you get the ability to actually swim in the water instead of fucking drown. Think of... Yeah. Been that way. I need to go this way next. What if... Yeah. Now I can go into the big part. Don't have anything else over here? No. Okay. I've cleared. Oh fuck, I forgot that guy was in this. Let's see, Ram. There. There's one more? Yeah. I think. Okay, there's one more after that one. Alright. It's kind of hard sometimes to get all of the gems in one go because I'm kind of blind. Stuff up there. That's usually where I have the problem. End up missing one or two always. I think I've got everything down here though. Maybe get the fucking egg thief too. Forgot about his ass. I think I'll just do a lap around to get the gems first, and then I'll worry about his ass. I used to love playing demo of this game. Never actually played the whole game. Yeah, I had the demo for a very long period of time, and I played that poor thing to the point that it was just... I'm pretty sure it actually contributed to my PlayStation 1 kind of getting to a point where it just didn't want to run anything else. I said I wasn't going to deal with him yet. I'm going to deal with him anyway. Can time it right. Probably can't. Ooh. I hate chasing these guys. Ah, there we go. I think overall this Spyro, the very first Spyro, was probably the most played game for me. Especially as a kid. That's the only game I wanted to play when I got the full version. And I got to a point that I think I was making family members sick and tired of seeing the fucking purple dragon. Because it was the only thing I wanted to play. I think maybe second to Spyro, probably Ocarina of Time, when we got the Nintendo 64. That one. Yeah. Surprised the cartridge didn't die, actually. Yeah, this is where it's gonna get like, did I get it everything? I don't think I got everything. And there's stuff up here as well, but I always miss at least one of these gems. Oh yeah, it's still fun. The remake is really fun, although it has some quirks of its own that are very interestingly enough reminiscent of some of the original game's quirks. Like, there are actually some bugs that I can replicate that I was capable of recreating in the first game, the original. They're in here too. I wasn't expecting that. I was kind of actually hoping that they would fix some of those bugs instead of actually porting everything over. It's like, you didn't have to recreate the bugs. You didn't have to recreate the glitches. It's okay. It doesn't have to be 100%. God, I still hate the flying parts. Like the little flying zones. I don't know, I guess they're races? I don't really know what they'd be classified as. I still hate those. I've only ever been able to beat them on the original, though. Because there is actually a little bit of a wonkiness with the controlling part of it. You can't make the same kind of sharp turns, which is sucky. Yeah, it does give everybody the 100% experience. You get the better graphics and overall smoother controls, because it does control a bit smoother than the original. But then you get the, like, why is this still here? Kinds of glitches and shit. And it's just like, I mean, they're generally not game breaking. It's just kind of like, okay, why did that happen? Why is that still in the game? Some of them are hilarious. There's actually one that I think it's in, I can't remember what world it's actually in. It's very weird and specific, and it's like, it doesn't happen all the time, but there is a spot, I think, in maybe the second world. Can't quite remember. It'll jettison you up into the sky. Like, much higher than you should ever be able to go. That's kind of game breaking, because you can't recover from that. You have to restart the level. It's like, oh, fuck me. Why did the game decide that I needed to go into outer space? Which is weird, because there's actually or there was, for the Game Shark at least, a cheat, sort of, that all it ever actually did was just shoot you up into the sky. You couldn't control yourself. You couldn't actually fly with the damn thing. It would just shoot you directly into space. You became an astronaut real quick. Whoa. You can kind of replicate that. I'm honestly tempted to go see which world it is, because there is one specific world that is just kind of like, it has the most glitches. I don't know if it's because it's maybe the most unpolished. Maybe one of those levels that they rushed a bit too much. Oh yeah, yeah. And I think there's actually, like with speedrunners, some of the methods that they have to use are actually glitches. So it's like, that's an accomplishment. I glitched the game and I got through it a lot faster than anyone else could ever do. But you move faster than the other one, don't you? Yes. I didn't mean to get an upshot there, but, you know, it is what it is. Some of the glitches were pretty fun to discover, because some of them are like, is it a glitch or is it actually intended? You know, it kind of felt like at some point they intended to actually have something like it happen in the game naturally. Or some of it might actually be like a little bit of an Easter egg. So I think this version actually has some Easter egg kind of things. Little throwbacks to the original game. And the development of it. Granted, I wouldn't be able to point them out right now, because I'd actually have to have like a side-by-side comparison. And it has been a very long time since I've played the original. I do like the fact that they put so much detail into these fuckers' faces. Look at that. I think that's actually tied to an achievement now, that lighting those fires. It's actually an achievement now. It's fucking faces. There's some part of me that actually kind of misses the fucking polygons and shit. The original character designs. Because you didn't really have much to go on for, like, the facial expressions that they were making, but I don't know. Maybe it's just nostalgia. I appreciate the effort that they put into, you know, remaking the game and giving it better graphics and everything, but there's a little part of me that kind of misses the old school graphics. Gotta remember not to jump into that because I got that chest over there. Yeah, it's like some of the games, they still hold up even with the classic PlayStation 1 graphics. It's like, yeah, it's very obvious that they're dated in terms of the graphics, but it's something about it is kind of charming, I guess. It's very nostalgic and it's just kind of brings back good memories. All right. It's 100%? Okay. I have also got to remember that I need to be a little slower about exiting levels because I think that may be part of the reason that the boss level kind of like glitches. So it may not necessarily be tied to opening up. Excuse me. I forgot there's collision. This is the... yeah, okay. It's been a while. Back when a character would bob their heads up and down instead of talk. Yeah. Yeah. And then they finally did have some of the games where they had a mouth. And for the time, it was like, oh, it's amazing. They've animated everything. You look at it now, it's kind of like, oh, that's kind of nightmare fuel. You just have these gaping maws opening up. It's kind of scary. And then you can see the gradual shift to better graphics on the PS1. It's like they're there, they're improving. It's very obvious that they're gonna hit a spot where they can't improve anymore. That's fine. I'm trying to remember. Spyro 2, I believe, was on PlayStation 1. And that one was starting to show some of the... I'm surprised that didn't hit me, actually. He was right on my ass. But yeah, I think Spyro 2 is on PlayStation 1 still. Spyro 3 was PlayStation 2? I have the games. I don't know exactly where they are, but I do have them. I think Spyro 3 is PlayStation 2. Oof. There's just some of the games that they did a lot better with the graphics. Alright. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the frickin' egg thieves. If there's one enemy that I could just do without completely, it's them. It is 100% the egg thieves. Stalemate? Okay. What the fuck? That has never happened. That has never happened before. Hi, Chop. What the shit? Original Spyro for PS1 is... That's actually pretty good. Because I have seen that go for a lot more. I've seen it go for a lot less as well, but it's like... You gotta think about who you're buying it from, too. I wasn't into gaming when the originals came out. Yeah, I binged the absolute shit out of Spyro, the first Spyro. I played that damn thing so fucking much. I pretty much ruined the demo disc for it, and then when I got the full version, actually yeah, I had to get a second disc because I played the first one so much, I ruined it. Oh yeah, I can actually max this out. It's just that some of the graphical options are actually physically painful for me. Like the motion blur, I can't play with motion blur. It looks great with the motion blur active, and like some of the post-processing stuff, it looks beautiful. But I can't actually play it like that. It hurts my eyes, and it makes me dizzy. Oh yeah, it can also affect performance. Motion blur, post-processing, and shadows tend to be very resource heavy. Especially shadows. I think I've got basically... Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know why I didn't have enough oomph there, but okie dokie. That's fine. Oh. I wonder if I can cheese that. Yep. Okay. That is also something you could do on the original. It doesn't happen, from what I remember, as consistently. Okay. But it does happen on the original fairly often. You can kind of like catch him right down there. You're not supposed to, I don't think, because the way that the original acted, it is kind of like the game didn't really want you to actually catch him there. Once you got to that point, it wanted you just to do the chase over again. The remake, it seems like it's like a little more lenient about it. Tried the new Crash and it pissed me off on the final level. I have never played a Crash Bandicoot game past, like, I think I had a demo for one of them. I could never get the hang of it. Like, I wanted to. It looked like it was really fun to play, but it frustrated me really badly. Like, I couldn't stand to play it. I rescued a hobo dragon. Yep, pretty much. I think... I'm trying to figure out... I am missing, like, one gem. I've killed everything here already. I don't see... And he's holding a gem, but that's just... He always holds a gem. Don't really know where the hell I could have missed one. I say that, and then I remember exactly how many fucking gems I have actually missed. And they've been, like, right under my nose. I am missing one, though. I don't think it's in the mouth over here, but let me see. I don't remember there being one. Oh, really? I was in this area. I was over here. Yeah, okay. It didn't bug out this time. Ooh, he's a chunky one. Yeah, usually that'll bug out if you clear the levels too fast. I don't know why. You have to, like, leave, come back, and then it'll usually, not always. There have been a few times I've actually had to just, like, stop, restart the game. It doesn't always do it either, which is really weird, because I have gone, like, very fast through the levels before. And it doesn't do it. I try to be a little more conscious about how quickly I'm going through everything, and that's when it's like, oh, well, you're going too fast, so we're gonna have to slow you down. I always feel kind of guilty about hitting the dogs, but at the same time, I remember them smashing me. Maybe I shouldn't use the word smash. I remember them squishing me a lot when I was younger. And just getting the hang of the game. So, it's kind of mixed feelings. Oop. I know I can just roll out of the way, but sometimes that's not optimal. Most of the time it's not optimal, because every time I have rolled out of the way, they still hit me. So it's just kind of like, I don't know why the roll option is there. It's all a good time, really. Eh. I actually remember being mildly traumatized by these fucking polygon dogs when I was younger. I don't really like admitting that now, but I hated this level so much when I was younger. And it was only because of these dogs. I didn't like the way they moved. They scared me a lot. They don't scare me as much anymore, of course. Oop, oop. Okay. Camera bugged out for a second there. It wouldn't fucking move. PS1 graphics are not your feel. Fuck yes, they can be. Absolutely. Some worse than others. And it's just like... It's like... When they first came out, you first saw them, it's like, oh wow, cool. And then you get a little older and you take notice of the polygons and everything, and just kind of... It's a little spooky. Some are worse than others. Like some of the Resident Evil games, their first iterations and everything, I think the lack of details, like the real lack of details on a lot of the zombies and, you know, bosses, is what made it kind of creepier, because your mind was kind of making it up as you went along. It's like, oh, you have descriptors of what these things are and what they have on their bodies. Doesn't really look like that in the game, but your brain is going haywire, imagining exactly what it is that's on them and what they are supposed to be made of. I'm surprised when it... Oh. It's the first little fuckery. What have they actually done to... Is that a bell? I think that's a bell. I'm kind of scared as to what that actually may be dangling from his neck. It was like a base object and your mind filled in the blanks. Yeah, exactly. You oftentimes your mind made it a hell of a lot worse than it was actually was. Because you look at a lot of the remakes now where they've gotten super detailed. And they're following the basic description of the enemy, what they're supposed to look like. But it's like your brain, whoa, the hell was that? Did I just look through the map for a second there? Apparently. But your brain is just working overtime to fill in the blanks, and it's doing a better job of creating the horror than the people that put a lot of effort into creating super detailed enemies. It's just like,
Wow! I see you've been busy rescuing You may travel to... Are you ready to go?
it's like with some of the, like most of the Silent Hill, and those were honestly really detailed for what they were, for the fucking polygons and everything. It's just the textures that they used. Really, it helped you imagine some of the shit. And that's also another franchise games that I've not been able to actually play because I'm a massive chicken. I haven't actually played any of the Resident Evil games myself. I've watched people. I've watched friends play. I've watched streamers and Let's Players play through. I have never actually played any of them myself. Because I'm a coward. Yeah, I wanna try the Silent Hill games too, but I don't know if I'd be able to actually handle it. My friend had a weird rumble vest that you would put on and it would vibrate when the controller would... Oh god. Yeah, I think I saw those. I saw those advertised. It was something else. It was very similar. I think it was actually maybe like a chair or something that you attach to your chair that would cause it to vibrate when the controller would vibrate as well. So you had the vest and then you had the controller vibrating as too. Just like, I don't know, but I don't think I want to have a heart attack in the middle of playing a fucking video game. I mean, I already get close enough as it is when I'm, you know, playing the few horror games that I actually have tried to play. I get stressed out way too easily. I get stressed out way too easily with things that aren't even horror. That's what's so sad. Go ahead and moon me. There you go. That was delayed. There is actually like a skill point thing. I don't know what the skill points actually are for. I don't think they actually help with anything. I think they just kind of like unlock like concept art and stuff like that. I don't really know for sure. It's just a little thing that they added to, I think, the Steam version and PlayStation one? I'm not really sure. I know it says what it's for, but just, I don't know. My friend told me he had Silent Hill 4 on, and there's a scene with this giant face. Yeah, I've seen that scene actually. I think it was like a compilation of streamers getting scared, and I remember that popping up on one of them. I was like, okay, you just came out belched at me. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, I've seen that particular scene. Oh god, there's so much shit. Whoa. Uh, huh. What? I guess today's going to be a first for a lot of things because I have played this game. This version of the game, thank you Sparks, many, many times. I have ran over this spot here and this has never happened before. This has never happened. There's never been anything here. I'm kind of curious now if maybe there was like an update done. It's like a little spot here. What in the world? I've never noticed that before. I've run over this spot before and it's not. Magnus, I fucking magic. I mean, I am a dragon, but I've never. That is so weird. Huh. I'm trying to think just how many times I've played this. And I've never had that happen before. I don't know why I'm so awestruck by it, but it's just... It has been a little while since the last time I played. I don't remember there being any updates made to the game. I don't recall seeing anything like that. But something has clearly changed. I don't know what it might fucking be, but yeah. That's different. Somebody fucked around with the code. Oh, I didn't want you to go hit those things over there, but okay. I want you to hit the shit over here. There are some little weird bits in the remake that just kind of... I don't know what happened. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why it happened. But it happened. This makes me wonder exactly what else I'm gonna fucking find. Cause that so far has... That's definitely new. Okay. Can make that, yeah. I don't want to try the flight levels because those are such pains. They were painful to do on the original, but they're even worse on this one. Like, even with a controller. To begin with, I was actually playing with just keyboard and mouse because I didn't have a controller. And it was impossible on that. It's almost impossible with a controller. I have seen other people play through the flight levels without a problem, but it seems like it's more like they're not playing it on the PC. They're playing it on their PlayStation. So I'm wondering if maybe it's just like a calibration that's different. Okay. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Didn't I grab that already? What the fuck? Alright. I guess we're just gonna have lots of weird little things happen today. Like, I've never gotten caught on that little rock spot there. I'm pretty sure I had already grabbed that particular gem. Then there's that little invisible spot in the tunnel. What's gonna happen over here? Am I... Yep. Oh god. Yeah. Use a Guitar Hero guitar for that flying levels? Oh my god. I think I'd have an aneurysm. did actually see somebody do that, though. I don't know if it was for Spyro, though. It was for some other game that they had done it for. Crash Bandicoot? It was one of those. I don't know how the hell they managed. Actually, come to think of it, there's been a few games that I've seen people fucking using a Guitar Hero guitar. And it's just... I'm trying to figure out why anybody would want to, but it's impressive. I don't think I've seen anyone do the drums one, though. Not yet, anyway. After seeing the guitar one, I just kind of like, my brain just stopped working for a little while. It's like, it never occurred to me that you could do that. I don't know why it surprised me, though, because really... Alright. There's something else that they'd used as well. Oh, it was the Dance Dance Revolution dance pad thing. There's actually a streamer that I follow on Twitch that has done Dark Souls, Bloodborne, I think, as well. All of the Dark Souls. I think it was one of the Bloodborne. And I think she's fucking done it with Elden Ring as well. She's beat the game on a fucking dance pad. Dark Souls has been done with the drums and the bongos. Yeah. I think I've actually seen somebody do that, now that I think about it. It was... I don't remember which Dark Souls it was, though. It was a specific Dark Souls that they had done that with. I can't remember. But this specific streamer, oh god, she's done all or almost all of the Dark Souls with the dance pad. One of the... Think Bloodborne. There's one other. Don't remember what it was called, though. But it was kind of that same kind of game. Very Dark Souls-y, Bloodborne formula. I'd like to see someone beat a Souls game using an Excel spreadsheet. Honestly, I'm surprised that I haven't actually seen that. Alright, I probably need to reverse this. Or maybe not. Ha! That'd be one of the very few times I've been able to actually catch him going that direction. Usually I have to turn myself around. I have seen a lot of people, like, I don't think I'd be able to play a Dark Souls game. Like, I know how I struggle with non-Dark Souls games. I don't know how well it would go with an actual Dark Souls game. Which is like... I'm limiting myself because I don't even know if I would really be able to play it. I wouldn't know unless I actually gave it a proper try. But it's one of those things that I'm afraid to give it a try. Or rather, I guess I'm afraid to spend the money and then find out that I cannot tolerate playing it. That's something that I was just like, I don't like the idea of. Or someone else fucking spending the money. That would be even worse, honestly. It's like, well, hey, I got you this game, and, oh, well, you can't play it because you can't tolerate playing it. That's something that I definitely can't handle. Because I've already got a lot of games that have been fucking gifted to me in some form, either for like birthdays or because someone's got a free key, and it's like I shouldn't feel guilty about the free key since it's like, you know, no one else is around to take it. But I still end up feeling guilty because that could have gone to somebody that would have actually played it. Hey, Dandy. It feels weird calling you Dandy. I don't know why. It may have been a little longer than my brain was anticipating. Can I get over there from here? I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure I can't. I think I've got to, like... let's see. No. Definitely not. Okay. But, yeah, I'm on the same kind of fence with Elden Ring. I actually do want to try the game. And I know that there are ways to make it easier on myself. Like with most of the Dark Souls games, I think there are ways to make it easier on yourself. But it's just kind of... I don't want to get caught in a... Well, I wasted money, or someone else wasted money on a game that I cannot fucking play. Or won't play because I'm too much of a chicken shit. Did I get you? I did. Okay. I thought the same about Death's Door as well, so so far I've been able to play it for the most part. I am kind of stuck on one specific area right now, though, that is... I really need to work on my coordination, because my current state, I cannot do the thing that I need to do. My coordination has gotten very bad. Like, it'll get worse with age, but this is like... I don't know if I should actually be having these problems, considering I'm not that old. Oh, oh, hello. You were trying to come for me from in there. Alright. That's interesting. Spam ashes. Is that just for Dark Souls, or is that for Elden Ring? Because I really have no clue what the abilities are for any of it. Like, I know you have summons for Elden Ring. I don't know if you have any kind of, like, summoning thing for Dark Souls. I have very bare minimum knowledge of the games and how they actually play with, like, the abilities and everything. Ooh, okay, that was kind of jumpy. Weird. Okay, I have not grabbed the key for that yet. I need to... gonna have to backtrack a little bit. I could get... Yeah, I can get over there from that. Shouldn't have come over here already. I should have grabbed that key. It's been just long enough since I've last played through this part in specifically that I've kind of forgotten exactly where everything is. It's like it little blips here and there. It's like, oh yeah, I need to go up a ramp and I need to fly across to this spot, and then I need to, you know, it's coming back. I'm remembering from the old days because the paths are basically the same. They may not look the same because of the graphics, but they're the same. Alright, and hug the corner and plop. Alright. Try not to fall. Not that I would ever fall. There's the key. And now I can... Whoa. Perching on that, alright. Can't get over there from here, can I? No. Just realized that the flags waving are kind of low FPS. I kind of just saw it from the corner of my eye. Just like, that was kind of janky looking. It's also something I've never really paid that much attention to it in the other times I've played through, but I don't ever recall seeing the flags have low FPS like that. It could be a little detail. Can I make that? Oh my god. Alright. That's... I generally don't have a problem with that. Like there's a little lip there that it just kind of... Twitch hates me watching streams and making downs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, Twitch is very sensitive. If you have anything else running, downloading anything, updating anything, oh boy. Hell, I've had streams open and then have like YouTube, one low-res video running at the same time, and Twitch is like, I don't like that. It's very noticeable. You have anything that's taking up a little more bandwidth than Twitch likes. It's not good. My Twitch sometimes dies. Yeah, mine has been doing that since... Oh, man. I'm trying to think, actually, when I first started using Twitch to just watch people. 2017-ish. It's been that way for me. I've tried Chrome, I've tried Firefox, I've tried every single browser. Because that's the first thing that it suggests is to change your browser and it might fix the problem, and it's just like it never fixes the problem. I don't know what the problem is. I just watch everything. Yeah, I used to do that like crazy. I don't know if I ever had 10 videos going at a time, but I think it came pretty fucking close. That was when I had barely better than dial-up internet, and I think I was still on a laptop at that point. Yeah, I still had the laptop. It could barely run anything. Time to test it. We're going down the illegal route, are we, Dandy? Not that I've ever done that before. Not that several years were spent on a private server. You know, I've never done that, Blizzard. What do you mean? Just had a certain capsule. Listen, are you sure it was are you sure it was a campsite and it wasn't you know, just chatting category? Because There's not a whole lot of difference anymore. Testing a classless edition. I think I know which one you're talking about. I have been very tempted by that one. Very fucking tempted. Very tempted. It's all done in the name of science. Yes. Science. Who put these hot tubs in my video games? Those servers are legal? Probably... I don't know, actually. I know that there was a big kerfuffle with Blizzard and private servers not that long ago, and they are definitely not legal. I think that there are some technicalities that they can get away with, loopholes that they can use, which, you know, honestly, considering it's Blizzard, Activision, whatever, and they're kind of, you know, pieces of shit. I just, you do whatever the hell you want to, honestly. I understand not wanting to give Blizzard any more money. I still am carrying some guilt from fucking being gifted Shadowlands. And then going myself and using fucking Christmas money to stupidly buy mounts from their store because I thought that the game was, you know... This was just a little bit before all the allegations came up, and then after that I was like, fuck. Yeah, the donation issues. Oh yeah, I've known people that have played on private servers since, oh god. Shit, probably... It's past Burning Crusade. It was after Burning Crusade that they just basically gave up on retail WoW, which I don't blame them. There was a period where I had given up on retail WoW too, around Burning Crusade, and I played solely on private servers for about 2 or 3 years. I have seen the WoW Ascension, though. That one looks very promising. Bullshit of Blizzard selling their... Is that what they've done? Is that basically what they're doing with Diablo and Overwatch? I have not been keeping up with that. I've seen some of the shit. I've seen... obvious traps, essentially, to get people interested in Overwatch 2. Overwatch 2 is basically a reskin. Yeah. Yeah, I saw somebody said that it would take... If you played every day for several hours a day for Diablo Immortal as a free-to-play player, it would take you a decade to reach in-game. Like the actual in-game. I don't know how they came up with that math, but honestly, it wouldn't surprise me, considering what else I've heard about the game being so... It's pay to win. And you're not really even winning even then, because there's some people that I've seen that have... Like, that one streamer in New Zealand, I think, $5,000, and they didn't even get the legendary whatever it was that they were looking for. $5,000, and he paid to lose, basically. He didn't get anything that... I mean, I can't think of anything, any game that would be worth putting that much money into, to begin with, and... As much as I love, like, Guild Wars 2, I just could not see myself putting that kind of money into it. And all it really has is like convenience items and cosmetics. That's it. That is really seriously it. It's like there's nothing pay to win to it. It's just reskins of mounts, and I suppose the most advantageous thing you could get is storage expanders. Honestly, that's it. No, no, I take that back. Unbreakable harvesting tools, that kind of thing. Unlimited salvage tool thing. It can help. It is nice to have. It's still very much a convenience item. It's not something that's going to make or break the game for you. Whereas Diablo Immortal, apparently, it's like, hey, you've reached this point in the game. You have beaten this boss or this encounter, this event. Your reward is the ability to buy the specific item from our shop. You have to pay real money for this. Like, they don't even have, like, an in-game currency for it either, do they? They don't have any way to, like, transfer real money to currency or back and forth. Because at least with Guild Wars 2, you don't ever have to pay a single cent out of your fucking wallet if you don't want to, other than buying the expansions. Buying the game and the expansions. You can farm for gold in-game and spend that gold on things in the gem store. Battlefront 2 would take you about 4,000 hours to unlock everything before they fixed it. Oh god. I get the feeling that fixed it really does not mean fixed it. Oh, fuck me. You get one per month. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. I don't... See, they are absolutely 100% preying on people that they know have, like, gambling problems when they do shit like that. They absolutely fucking are. It's like, I get it from, like, a business standpoint. There's a lot of money to be had there, taking advantage of people's weaknesses, but at the same time, can you be less of a scumbag? Can you be less of a piece of shit? This is why the only game I play now is Cookie Clicker. I don't blame you. I honestly don't. Because there's a lot of your... I'm not even sure if I really want to say mainstream games, because I mainstream doesn't really feel mainstream anymore. But with Blizzard doing their shit, I don't know. It's just being able to enjoy the games that they produce that are under their names is very difficult, knowing what they are, who they are, what they've done. It's like this is the biggest reason that I was having problems getting back into World of Warcraft. I had a feeling that was going to happen, and I don't know why that keeps happening. Because I'm taking off at the top of my jump. And it seems like I'm descending a lot faster than I should be. But yeah, okay. You didn't hit me. I got stuck in your ass for a second. It was awkward. Just, I don't know. I keep sort of kind of going back to World of Warcraft once in a while, purely out of nostalgia. And I would say maybe I would be better off going to like a private server that is more like classic WoW, but I'm not really remembering World of Warcraft for the vanilla experience because, for one, I wasn't around very long for the base vanilla WoW. That's Stockholm's eat. Honestly, yeah. Kinda is. The problem is that I'm not really missing the game so much as it is I'm missing the people that I played the game with. Which is also another reason that I keep going back to Guild Wars 2, even though Guild Wars 2 is infinitely easier to get back into. In my opinion, at least. Like, it's... You don't have to worry about a subscription. It's like, oh no, my subscription has run out. I need to pay $15 just to be able to tell whether or not I want to play. Like, WoW does have the trial thing, which is fine, but... Yeah, I don't know. It's not the same. Didn't I already... I didn't, okay. I only play Guild... Okay, is Guild Wars 1 or Guild Wars 2? Because I don't want to say Guild Wars 2 is raids are relatively new for it, but they are. It was the first one. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I have the first one. I actually played it for quite a while. After giving WoW up the first time. I never really got very far, though. Like, I basically just did everything solo. It wasn't originally going to go that way. I was supposed to play with other people, or one other person at least, but it just never panned out. So I ended up having to solo a lot of stuff. He was on the mic and said, "Fuck you guys. I had to eat." Hey, I don't blame him. I have been in some World of Warcraft guilds that they took raiding maybe a little too far. Very belligerent to people that quite literally emergencies were popping up. What do you want them to do? Just, you know, there was actually a case where one of them, their fucking house was actually on fire. And the raid lead was having an absolute shit fit. Because he didn't show up on time. He showed up 2 hours after the fact. Because his house was on fucking fire. Oh god. I was at one point during no, it wasn't Cataclysm. It was Wrath of the Lich King. I was kind of second in command. I was one of the recruiting officers, and then I got handed secondary raid lead for whatever fucking reason. And I swear to God, I hated it. I hated it so much. I could not fucking stand it. Because it got to a point where they were relying on me to do a lot more than what I was supposed to do. I'm surprised I didn't lose my shit more than I did, because there were a few times where it's just like, there was a reason that I didn't speak too much, and the I think it was Ventrilo we were using. Ventrilo or TeamSpeak, one of the two. There was a reason that I didn't speak very much. I just call out things, you know, somebody needs to switch tank, needs to switch to off tank. Somebody needs to have innervate ready, that kind of dumb shit. It was just, I don't mind managing stuff, but they were having me manage way too much. And it was just, it wasn't worth it. She's not playing Fallout 76. Yeah. To be fair, though, I have heard that it's better now. I don't really know if that's true or not because I've never played it. I've heard the shitstorm about it, though. And just to be aware, the chat is actually moving very slow for me. So either Twitch is messing with me or the little chat overlay is. I can't really tell which. It's just kind of slugging along. Try leading 40 ADHD addled. No. I don't wanna. Yeah, Twitch is, yeah, of course it is. It must be a day that ends in Y. I had a streamer here cut ties with me because I didn't end my stream to play BF5. Okay. Was he streaming it as well and he wanted... See, I don't understand people. I really don't. It's like, I'm assuming when you were streaming, you had a schedule, so you were trying to stick to that schedule, right? I would assume that he also knew of this, if he's a streamer himself. So why did he get pissy because you wouldn't end your stream? Like... I don't know, maybe I'm an asshole here or something, but I'm just... I can't really say too much because I've gotten a little irritated with ex-friends that had gotten into streaming themselves, and but it was a little different there because we had already established that we were going to play something on the day that they decided that they were going to, at the last minute, stream. But I kind of feel like I was in the, not really in the right to be upset about that, but, you know, I had a reason to be a little upset about it. Since it had already been established that we were going to play on that day, and then at the very last minute, they're like, oh, I'm going to stream instead. Okay, do you want to stream the game that we were going to play? No, I'm going to stream something else completely and play with other people. Okay. I could fly over there now, but I'd still have to come back. I'll grab this stuff up here, and then I'll go grab that key. I'm gonna have to get it anyway, but... Whoa. Is there an invisible wall here now? Please say it isn't so. So far, there's been some weird shit happening. Discovering some stuff that I've never discovered before. Ooh, okay. Being a little too trusting of my own ability to climb that. Yep, I see that now. Now, I can't tell if that's my internet or if it's actually Twitch. Because that could easily be my internet. I don't think it is. But it might be. Hmm. Yeah. I just saw the bit rate just tank there for a minute. Now, I don't know if that was on Twitch's end. Maybe a little fuck up on OBS. Or my internet. I mean, internet seems like it's been relatively stable all day. Not that it would be all that much of a surprise if it just decided to start fucking up now. It has done that before. Very good chance that the chat is fucked up though, too. Could restart the chat, but I don't know if that'll fix the problem. Bitrate just tanked again. I think. Yeah, it just kind of dropped a bit. Not as much as it did a minute ago, though. Too much stuff to play. Yeah. I haven't had games that I need to go through eventually. Alright. No. Like, replaying Planescape Torment. I think I had that game, but I don't think I ever actually played it. It was like, I think it was on sale. Like, when the physical disc of it, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure that was what it was. I need to actually play it at some point. Get it and play it. That and Icewind Dale, actually. Ooh. Because that one's sort of been on my radar as well. Kind of wanted to get it, try it out. So I have seen some other people playing it, a little bit of it. And it looks like it's pretty fun. I don't think I've actually seen anybody playing Planescape Torment, though. Probably have the... I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so fucking long ago. It was a physical disc though. It was definitely a Planescape game. Alright, I need to be right back. I don't know how long this is gonna take, but it shouldn't take too terribly long. So I'll be right back. Hopefully. Okay, I'm back. Let's see, I finished this, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, alright. I have finished the level, yay! I wasn't gone that long, was I? That was a quick spin around. Holy shit. 7 minutes? That's actually less than I thought. I actually thought I was gone for a hell of a lot longer than that. Okay, I've done all of them. Pretty sure, actually. Let me see. Yeah. Other than the, stupid flight level, which I'm not gonna bother with right now. Eventually, I'll manage. But definitely not right now. I'm probably gonna struggle with this boss, actually. If they really think about it. Because I think this one is actually the one that I struggle the most with. On the, original. Wait, you already sent... Alright. Did I get the gem? Little motherfucker, you just shot off the edge there. I'm not even sure if I gotten close enough. Okay. I'll take it. I'm fine with that. It's gonna have 3 pop over here. Oh, alright. I don't know how that one didn't hit me, because... Pretty sure that one should have hit me as close as it came. Yay, the download is done. How big of a fucking download was it? I'm assuming it's the, WoW Ascension thingy. Possibly. I always feel like I'm not gonna make some of these jumps, because it's just like there's a little bit of a lip there that I always seem like I bounce off of. Well, it's not so bad. Because the files are, yeah. Sometimes that feels like it actually takes longer than the actual download. Although that might be more like impatience kicking in at that point. Okay, I don't know how well this is gonna go. No? You're not gonna chase me? Okay, now you chase me. I really want to know who the fuck put that much detail in his ass cheeks. Because there's a lot of detail, and then buns. Like, if I can get him to... Big cheeks. Double cheeked up. There's nothing flat about this motherfucker. Holy shit. Nope, okay. You didn't hit me with that? I'm surprised. Alright. I didn't say that now. I'm just saying he's double cheeked up. It's not a Thursday. It's a Monday. But he's double cheeked up. He looks like a potato, but he's double cheeked up. Okay. Yeah, I see you too. Your ears? What happened to your ears? Oh, ouch. Oh. Oh. Rest in peace, your eardrums. I've done that a few times. I have completely ruined my hearing, honestly. Jump scared myself with fucking max volume on a game. Okay. I got on the ledge for a second. Pretty much just for a second. It works. Yee! It's probably... honestly. Yeah. I'm probably gonna... I'm just gonna call the stream here. Because I have been up much longer than I expected to be up. Been streaming much longer than I expected to be streaming. It has... Doesn't feel like it's gotten any hotter in here, but it could just be simply... I'm already baking, so I just... I can't tell. Which race is on? Actually, I'm curious. Is Ascension using the old school models, or are they using the revamped models? Because that may change. Just take off clothes. That won't really help that much, unfortunately. It's just, it's hot and it's very humid. It's just nothing's gonna cool you down. Oh, you can pick the models. Oh, I see. Not bad. I thought they were stuck with, or just using the old models. Huh. That's interesting. I say night elf, though. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'm gonna try to stream again tomorrow. I don't know how well that's gonna go over, because next couple of days are probably gonna be a little, volatile in terms of me having energy and time, because I'm gonna have to be moving a lot of stuff around the house over the next few days. So I'm gonna try to do tomorrow. I'm not gonna say it's a guarantee, though, unfortunately. But hopefully I can do it. And hopefully you guys will stop by and hang out again. I appreciate y'all coming by. And I'll see you guys tomorrow, or whenever the hell I have the time and energy to do it again.